Aries Spears is having a very tough day. He just got destroyed and exposed by Vlad TV again. See, Aries Spears made a video on his Instagram where he promised us he was going to expose and destroy Vlad on his podcast this week, even going as far as claiming he's the greatest ish talker ever, and Vlad done messed up now.
Oh, he won him. He'll make you jump on him for sure. That
when I clicked on to hear what Aries Spears had to say about Vlad,
he'll make you jump on his ass.
Underwhelming, embarrassing, and kind of cringe. I think at some point his co-host called him out, and Aries Spears just flat out lied, and the entire comment section is saying, "Bro, you lie. Like we can tell you're lying."
But Vlad is such a narcissist and sensitive. And listen, I'm an egomaniac. I got my flaws as far as some of that goes, so I'm owning up to that. But I'm also not going to kiss your ass, which is to say, I guess in Vlad's mind, maybe I approached this wrong, even though I just simply said, yo, man, I would like a little bit more money. To which he said, and this is where he kind of rubbed me wrong, where he just goes, something, and he said it so blatantly, like, you know, you don't do what Boozy does, and I don't care what people say in terms of them telling you, yo, I watch the show for you. When you're not on, I don't care for it. When you're on, I buy subscriptions. The minute you leave, I cancel the subscription. All I'm simply going to say is there's value in that.
Yeah. Aries Spears is probably new to this content, a YouTube thing, but if you're dropping a hit piece being used to run propaganda on somebody, you don't include the things we would agree on. You want to include everything that makes the person look bad. This just makes Vlad look even more great. Vlad telling you that a fan telling you that they subscribe to my membership and cancel right when they get done watching your interview is not really a metric he's using to determine whether or not he should pay you $20,000 a month. Right, for you to be offended that he said that and to try to convince us that what he said was no. We all agree with what Vlad said. Of course, that's not a metric I'm gonna use. What? Especially if the person who's buying my membership is canceling right after you get done. I can't sustain a business that way. I don't want people who only come and watch you that don't never come back.
Yeah.
But Aries Spears thought there was value in 2 or 3 comments when Vlad got 6 million subscribers.
And I know I might not. I know I don't get the numbers that Boosie gets. So I'm not asking for what Boosie gets. But what I'm saying is, if there is value and people telling you that, yo, I watch because of him, I get subscriptions because of him, well, then nigga, break a little bread. Because if I'm the last of the Mohicans, and I thought Tony Yayo wasn't on anymore, but he still is. As far as I know, Lord Jamar quit. Godfrey, I know for sure, quit. Boozy, because he's not getting the money he wants, he quit. If I'm one of the last staples left that generate numbers, work with me. And the main thing that struck me wrong is I said, Vlad, don't tell me my worth.
I'm gonna stop you right there, my nigga. Nah, you seen them niggas were dropping off and you thought you can get the money that they were supposed to be getting. That's just what it is. Let's just call it what it is. I mean, shit, we would all do that. Like, shit, oh, damn, it's money to be made now because Boosie gone. Like, shit, Boosie gone. Hell, give me about 3 extra K or 30K you was giving a nigga. Just say that what you wanted to do. Yeah, what I would have did.
Because while you might feel I'm not, and maybe he thought I was asking for what Boosie was, which I wasn't. And I thought I made that clear. I'm just saying that if I have any value, let's talk. But to simply go, oh, I'm not gonna pay you just based off what people say. And I'm going, I think there's value in that. And then so he goes, yo, I'm gonna call you, let's talk about it. And at the time he wanted to talk, I couldn't talk. I was busy.
This is where Aries Spears really messed up because in a he said, she said situation, we're trying to determine who's more credible. Who can we believe? Vlad says this, Aries Spears this, which is true? Vlad says that Aries Spears was disrespectful to the guest. Aries Spears said Vlad is lying. Who do we believe? So if you're Aries Spears and you put yourself in a position where you're about to proceed to lie about something that all of our eyes already saw, and you're about to proceed to lie about it as if our eyes didn't see what we saw, then you automatically become the least credible one, and we now have to take Vlad's word as the gospel.
And we don't want to believe
about this. That's the thing. Like this call. Now the call is what broke up Aries Spears and Vlad's relationship. because Vlad thought Aries Spears was being hella disrespectful. He deliberately lies about the text exchange with Vlad, lies about the series of events, lies about who set a time, lies about agreeing to a time, and he did all of this to make himself look like a victim and to make Vlad look like Vlad was just tripping for no reason. And once he did this is where I feel like Aries Spears lost the audience.
So then when I didn't call him at the time he told me to call him, next thing I know, I see the clip of him talking shit. So I text him and simply said, you know what, and like, I was almost rubbing my forehead when I did it. It's like, man, please tell me that you're not doing what I think you're doing. Please tell me you're not throwing me under the bus because I didn't call you back. Like, please, Vlad. And I literally text him all this. Please, I didn't even watch the interview because I'm just hoping you're not doing what I think you are. His reply, F you. Wait. And then the next thing I know, here we are.
Yeah.
So say what you're about to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Nigga, like, I mean, you blew it. Shit, what do you think is happening? You blew it. Just say this. It looked at me on the outside looking in. You asked for that pay raise on the basis of Boosie, Jamal. You thought Tony Yayo and maybe other people too were gone. So that's an influx of money in your mind to you. That's how niggas think. They think, oh, that money gotta be spent. No, it don't. Maybe that nigga didn't want to spend no more money. Maybe them leaving him like, oh, cool. I just, you know what I'm saying? That's just money. I ain't gotta pay these niggas for something. I'm gonna make it back tenfold. Yeah, fair enough. Or maybe he don't make it back tenfold. Maybe he break even. No, don't nobody want to break even. Why would I even pay you money just to break back even? Like, shit, I don't know how the YouTube shit work, but shit, like, damn, he chilling. Like, nigga, you can't play with that shit. Like, if I go to work and I see they fired somebody at work, and I be like, oh, I need an extra, something, because you know what I'm saying, based off of they fired that nigga, so the money that they were giving him, y'all can give to me. For literally no reason at all. For me doing the same thing I've been doing. They fired me. He overstepped the boundary with Vlad. You didn't know the nigga that big enough, like that well enough to do some stupid shit like that. I stop fucking with you too. Like, oh, I know you. This pocket watching. It's pocket watch. Oh, I know you got some money. Let me get some money. It's like we all done been through that, nigga. It's tax season and they. Oh, I know you don't got them taxes. Let me hold something. I know you got taxes coming. Man, get your bitch ass on. Like that's how you pick who not to talk to anymore. That if you trying to get people out your life, it's like that. If they find themselves in your situation, like, and that not knowing nothing about it, but they for some reason have a magical number of how much they can get up out of you, yeah, cut them niggas off. I replied the same thing back. It ain't about black or white. It's about fuck niggas and not fuck niggas. FNs and not FNs.
All you people hit me up going, yo, man, y'all need to make up and get back on the show because y'all two are like Howard Cosell and Muhammad Ali and the chemistry. That ship has sailed.
No, it hasn't.
That it's almost like a slave ship. That they got the niggas off of Africa and they went to America. That is gone.
Like Ike and Tina, you're going to be back together.
No, sir. No, sir.
Come on.
Okay,
No,
but not after all the shit he said.
So he said, what time works? You said 5 p.m.
No, I didn't. I said, I'll let you
After
know.
5.
I said, I'll let you know.
I saw the screenshots.
I know, but I'm just saying. At first I said, I'll let you know.
He's trying to paint Vlad as unreasonable, and his homie is calling him out on it. The homie said, bro, I see the screenshot. You told him 5, right? And he called you at 5 and you ghosted him. And Aries like, no, I never told him 5. I never gave no time. I just told him I'll see, right? I'll let him know. That's not true. No, he's trying to paint Vlad as unreasonable, and his homie is calling him out for lying. Here's the text exchange between Aries Spears and Vlad, so you can see how of a bold, fat liar Aries Spears is.
So I get home, and I said, yo, now I'm home. Let's have a conversation about the numbers. He said, cool, let's do it. I said, cool, what time works for you? At 5 o'clock. Bet. I change around my schedule. I clear my schedule out. And I'm like, okay, me and Aries are going to have a business conversation at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
5 o'clock rolls around.
They're not there.
He doesn't respond.
Trying to goddamn power move. You can't.
I said, all right, cool.
Your stupid ass can't be performing power moves when you ain't got no fucking power, asshole. Like, it's like, what the fuck is going on? I'm tripping. This motherfucker still what's the name actually? Yeah, you can't be goddamn walking around this bitch like you fucking own the place and you fucking don't. You fucking jerk. Like what kind of world is you living in? Precious screen, lady. Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, that's my bad. Messed up a little bit. But anyway, yeah, what kind of world you living in, man? See, this just a classic case of biting the hand and feed your stupid ass.
Maybe around, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock. I hit him up again. I said, do you still want to have this conversation? You know what he said? What? Yeah, at some point. I looked at my phone and I said, I am done with this forever. Aries Spears.
Okay, yeah,
because here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing about having your own business and reaching a certain level of success is you get to decide who you want to work with. And you get to decide how you want to spend time with the type of people that are respectful, that can have regular business conversations with you, and not people like this.
Yeah, jerk ass nigga.
Are just jealous pocket watchers.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, right? There's two types of jealous pocket watchers out there.
Thank you.
The employee, like seeing that video, now the employee must not really like Aries Spears because he calls Aries Spears out like, bruh, like you said 5 and he called you at 5 and then you blew him off multiple times like, bro, like you did bad. So Aries is trying to go with this narrative
the hand
that
that
Vlad
feed
is
you.
a-hole, that Vlad
Fed you. I said feed
out the blue did this terrible thing to him and he's the victim. But the employee is not letting him like get away with it. And it's frustrating Aries, and the fans caught on. So this entire response to Vlad just became an absolute disaster. If you and your team aren't even on the same page,
I'm not sure. Then he picked a time. He said, "Let's do it at 5." And I never responded him.
What was the thumbs up for?
I'd have to see. I don't know what you did.
Okay, so I thought you said after 5, and then you didn't call him, and he goes, "Hey, blah blah blah, you still want to," but you never responded. And then he reached out again and was like, "Hey, you still want to talk?" And then you're like, "At some point."
Okay.
So
that
you're here trying to like
hold on. Wait. But
even and when he said at some point, he didn't realize it was over then. Fuck nigga. Like shit, y'all talking based off of like what I'm picking up is you talking about shit that like after you sent like that, like after he sent that shit, he tried to, you know what I'm saying, talk to your stupid ass, and you tried to pull a power move that it didn't work. All them never worked. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It's not 100% game. You shot your shot, you missed, cuz it is what it is and shit. So when he replied back, "Fuck you," you should have realized I fucked up. We'll never be the same again, even if we do start back talking. Matter of fact, I might have to take a pay cut if I come back. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like you can't pull a power move on somebody with the power. Like shit. A wise man once said, "Power is merely the ability to make things happen." Like and Vlad can make that shit happen because you're coming to Vlad. It is what it is. I'm not with it. Like I'm my brother, but still though, you can't be you like damn man, you can't be biting the hand that feeds you, bro. Like dang, like you trying to break the bank for something that ain't bank break worthy. Like damn, brother.
If I said that, okay, at some point, I'm busy. At some point,
but there's probably something leading up to it.
Nah, he said,
tell me
"Fuck
what
you too."
about that warrants you going? I'm gonna just completely lie, throw this nigga under the bus, and talk.
Yeah,
I said at some point.
Maybe
Here's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna beckon me, and this is where Vlad's ego and him being a narcissist. You're not gonna beckon me. You're not summoning me. I'm busy, nigga. I got to do. And this
White buddy is so uncomfortable right here. Because he know like, Aries, it sound like you fucked up. It sound like you was an employee trying to, you know what I'm saying, tell the boss what to do. In what world does that make sense? In what world does that not warrant the reaction that you just got, brother?
despite what a lot of people believe, my legacy does not live and die on Vlad TV.
Well, then shut the fuck up and go on
in
in.
the comments love to go, and I can show you, man, your career, man, you done fumbled the bag, man. Your career. Listen, I've been doing this for 30 plus decades. before Vlad was ever
30 years.
36 years.
Yeah, but 30 decades is
30 years. I mean,
like, come on, bro. This is the man who said he's the greatest shit talker ever. That when he goes on his podcast and he touched that mic, he's about to eviscerate Vlad TV. I didn't see not one evisceration, bro. This is sad, man.
You just talking. So
once.
Okay, all right. Hold on. I'm gonna get to you, Flacco. I'm gonna get to you 1 second. All right, I think I figured it out. He doing this for publicity. He don't give a fuck whether he right or wrong. Good publicity or bad publicity is still publicity. Still good publicity. That's what it is. My boy, my bad. I get it. Yeah, because this is the dumbest thing on earth to be fussing about. Like, it is. It's got to be like one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in my life to fuss about.
Tim try. So once he does like the
what
ducking and
is
the
you
mental
talking about?
gymnastics, and eventually when his co-host decides to allow him to breathe, because I'll be real, watching this episode, man, they might have been on Vlad TV's side, bruh. Right? Vlad TV might have given them the check or something, man, before this show, because they was not letting Aries Spears get off nothing. So Aries Spears finally addresses, the narrative that he's showing up to Vlad. He's asking for makeup.
Come on now.
These employees on a scavenger hunt for a sweat towel because he's sweating while sitting down. He's being rude to Vlad's employees. Now he responds back to that, and he denies it all. But we should watch Aries Spears lie to our face and tell us we didn't see what we saw in those text messages. So I'm not taking Aries Spears denying this as anything.
I'll be honest, I've been ignoring the clips. Every time I see one, I just go past it because I know me, and I'm fighting to just not be a Tupac and be like, that's why I'm fat. But the clip I saw, you go, Aries, when he comes to my studio, he berates and disrespects my staff. He's rude. He talks crazy to him. And you gave this one example where I just put the phone down and went, you liar. He goes, Aries brings a towel with him because he sweats. And one day he forgot his towel. So he stopped the taping and told, and let me be clear. When you go do Vlad TV, there's two people in the room. There's Vlad and his camera guy who also does the sound. And I signed the thing saying you can use my likeness. Those are the only two people in the room outside of me. So you saying staff, like you got a 15-man team. It's one. And at no point did I go, stop. And you said, I stopped him, and I told him, go to the store and get me a cloth. And we had to wait till he came back and brought me what I demanded. That never happened ever. And when I go to Vlad, the most conversation I have with his cameraman is, hey, how you doing? He mics me, I sign a little tablet, and that's it. We have never exchanged words, me and your camera guy. Ever. I put that on my kids' lives and myself. If I'm lying,
I could believe you on something like that. I could believe you on that.
That is like Tony Soprano. I'm my daughter's nice. That's never happened, you liar, you snake.
Tell me about Candace.
Who's Candace?
The makeup artist.
What about her?
She's all the rave now. She sounds amazing.
Yeah, she's a makeup artist. And yeah, for the record, yes, I would have a makeup artist cover up the dark spots around my eyes because one, it's hot as a with them lights on. So yes, I do sweat, hence the towel.
Yo, his co-host
hates that's right.
Yo,
his
co-host despise Aries, bruh. Yo, Aries goes into making his put the first thing to do. Yeah, bro. But what about you as a grown man using a makeup artist to cover the
It got there.
Now, Vlad responded back to Aries Spears. You already heard what Vlad had to say, man. Vlad essentially said, Aries Spears, you are a liar. You're not welcome back. But Vlad did say that if Aries Spears wants to come back, because Aries Spears begged Vlad to have one more time on Vlad TV so like they could iron out their particular issues and go at it. Vlad did say that Aries Spears, if he wants to come back, he can come back. But I'll be real, Aries, you probably don't go ahead and do that free interview, bro. Yeah. I don't feel like, if you're already having
you hold yourself for sure that
getting across your narrative, and being convincing enough to convince the public that Vlad did you wrong. If you're already having a tough time at that without Vlad being in the room, I think you'll have a very tough time with Vlad being in the room. But let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here to find out what G-Eazy is being accused of. Is horrifying. Click on this video right here to find.
Let's see what G-Eazy talking about later, I guess. But yeah. Nah, you can't be goddamn horny. He hold himself like shit. Like if he give you the opportunity to get back on there, you should get on it. Well, I wouldn't, but like shit, like you hold yourself like shit. Like damn, buddy.